Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 1st. We're going to jump right in here. You have this leg up card and this exchanging gifts card. So I do feel like you could be getting a little bit of a boost in your life at this time. I almost feel like you could be being invited to something here. Maybe it's not a gift. It's almost like you're, being invited into a group, or you're being invited into something that could get you a lot of attention or something like that. And whatever it is, I feel it could lead to a lot of success for you. So I would definitely do it. Like if you're being invited to anything, especially like in work or business, if you're being, invited into a special group, or, if you're being invited to an event or something along those lines, I would do it because, I think, that was my immediate feeling on that leg up card. Like it's something that is going to give you a leg up in life, but I feel specifically in your career. So again, if you're being, it kind of like is popping into my head that like a boss like invites you to something, like says like, hey, there's this opportunity to go to this conference, or something like that. So I would definitely do that. I feel like I've said this to you before, so there you go. And definitely something that I would look into, because again, I think it'll give you a boost. And you have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Star. Definitely could be some sort of gift or gifts coming in for you as well, just in general. The Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment or receiving some sort of a wish. So, and especially with the Star and the Ace of Swords, I mean, that's an amazing start to the reading. Definitely could be a victory or a big win coming in for you. You do end with the Tower, but it's coming up in the area of the good stuff. Everybody's had the Tower. I literally said like last week that there would be global Tower moments, and that bridge collapsed just today. So last night. So again, there will be more. This is not the only collapse that we will see. We will see several more collapses over the years to come. So this is the cusp of, Pluto crossing over the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. So just is what it is. And even after, it doesn't matter. Again, just because a planet moves into a sign doesn't mean we're done with the energy. And so we're going to see a lot of stuff collapsing, literally and figuratively as well. You have the Nine of Cups, like I said, some sort of wish or wish fulfillment. You have the Ace of Swords, which to me is probably a message, because you go to the Page of Pentacles here. So it's, again, that's where I was kind of getting the whole being invited into something, or someone inviting you to like a group or something like that. I don't think this is going to cost you money, by the way. I feel like this is something, if anything, you're going to get paid for it. So this is like something, that you would get paid for, or something that's going to be very beneficial for you in some way. So like I said, I would definitely take advantage of whatever this is. I think that it could lead to a lot of success for you. I also feel that there could just be good news coming in for you in general. You have the Star, which is an amazing card. Again, the Star is the card you want if you have a reading with a Tower in it, although the Tower's coming up in the area of the good stuff. So even in the good stuff, the Tower could say that you're healing from a Tower moment, and the Star kind of represents healing from a Tower moment as well. I really do feel that it's an amazing time for Virgos to shine, to get as much attention as they possibly can. You and Pisces, Pisces is your opposite sign, but having Pisces as your opposite sign is a good thing, because you get all the benefits that they do at this time. So anything you can do to stand out, get more attention on the things that you do, all that stuff will be really amazing. And you also have this card next that says take the lead. So anything you can take the lead on or step into a leadership role on would be a good idea. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Temperance card. Temperance is cause and effect. It's turning one thing into another. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be trying to turn your situation around. He's trying to turn like water into wine here on the Temperance card. And again, you could be trying to turn your situation around, or you could be trying to improve your situation. I really don't feel much there on the Temperance card. We'll see. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Five of Swords. This could be you winning for sure. The guy at the front of the Five of Swords here, he has won. He has been victorious here in battle, but it's been a battle, and those people are walking away. The Five of Swords kind of represents winning at all cost and doing anything to win, so it's not necessarily a good thing, but I do kind of feel good about this. It's almost like I get a sense of justice here, or you could be getting justice in some sort of situation in your life. Yeah, with the Star, you have the Empress, definitely getting a lot of attention. I would say if there's anything you're working on as well, that I would try to get as much attention on those things that you're working on. That could lead to a lot of abundance and success, or, it could just lead to kind of like more money in your life, obviously. But, the Empress is kind of like about a harvest and receiving a harvest. I do almost feel like you're getting a harvest in some area of your life as well. This reading is not very clear to me, by the way, at this moment. So, I'm hoping that it clarifies as we move forward. But in the area of the unexpected, you have this watch and wait card. You also have this take the lead card as well. I think you need to take the lead on something that you're not sure if you want to take the lead on. For some of you, it's like you might be getting an opportunity, again, in work or business, where like your boss wants you to take the lead on a project or wants you to start something new. And, I feel like this is saying that some of you might be hesitant, or you might not be sure if you actually want to do that, or, whatever. But I do feel like these cards are definitely saying that it would be good for you to take advantage of those types of opportunities, like any leadership opportunities, any raises and promotions. I also do feel that there is if you want love, I wouldn't really call this a love reading yet, but you do have the Page of Pentacles and this Watch and Wait card. So the Page of Pentacles, and you have the Hierophant as well. So the Page of Pentacles says that there could be a person who's attracted to you, who's communicating with you, and you're kind of just like waiting to see how things go. You have the Hierophant, which could be marriage. It could also be a Taurus. Taurus shows up here twice, Aquarius, a Cancer, or Scorpio that's coming in for you, or a Sagittarius if you are looking for love. I'm pretty sure you get those signs all the time with me, those specific signs in general. So, again, if you're looking for love, that looks pretty good. The Page of Pentacles is like new or fresh communication. And again, I'm getting like being invited into something, or again, it's just more of that invite message. You also, interestingly enough, have the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents initiation, or being initiated into something. These two guys here at the front of the card, they're being initiated into, whatever he believes, the Hierophant. And so I feel for some of you that there is like an initiation, or you are being initiated into something, whatever it is, it's going to be a level up for you with that leg up card. So I do feel that this is going to lead to, some sort of advancement or progress in your life. We even go to the Chariot here, which would be like a victory or winning. The Chariot, kind of removes you from something in your life, or it kind of like takes you out of a situation. So I do feel for some of you that you could be, this initiation could be something that takes you on an adventure. It's kind of a weird reading. I'm not going to lie. I feel weird in this reading as well for you, Virgo, but, whatever. You have the Eight of Swords. Again, I think you need to see the potential in something. I'm wondering if, you're being offered, some sort of invite into something, like I said, and it's just like you're not sure how it's going to go or how things would turn out. The Eight of Swords can represent only seeing one way of doing things. It's self-imposed restriction, but I kind of just feel, again, that this could be an opportunity, something you're being invited into or initiated into, and maybe you just don't see the full potential yet, or you're just not sure, how things will go. And I would say that, again, this is showing up in the unexpected, so it could be a little bit out of left field. And again, it does feel like work or business to me. So let's see. I can't get away from this message, though. With the Hierophant, you have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, if you are meeting a person that you could marry in the future, Ten of Cups is happy home, happy family. This is also like fortune after difficulty as well. So I do feel like there could be good things happening for you after a difficult period of time, or there could just be improvements with the Hierophant coming in for you after a difficult period of time. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you. This is also the only card in the tarot that has an eclipse on it right here. I'm shooting this on the 26th of March. Yesterday was the eclipse. We have an eclipse on April 8th as well. So for a lot of you, you could be kind of like eclipsing one thing out of your life and stepping into something new, which makes perfect sense based off this reading. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Ace of Swords again. This is definitely going to be a victory, like whatever this is. For some of you, it's like you're being invited into something. And like I said, I can't get away from that message. It's kind of annoying, honestly. But the other thing is that you could be being invited out. Like if you want love, this could be you being invited out to go out, and I would go, because this could be something where you meet the love of your life, or whatever the case may be. But there's definitely some sort of invite, because I can't stop getting the word. I can't get the word out of my head here in your reading, and I would accept it, whatever it is. But again, for others, it could be like an invite to do something at work or in business, something like that. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this Tall Tale card and this Healing the Heart card. I would be careful of anyone from the past, for sure. This reading is saying to me that you've healed from the past, especially having that tower in the good stuff. So again, if you have anyone who's coming in who's saying to you like, oh, I've changed, or whatever, don't listen to them. I feel like you've healed, is what that Healing the Heart card says. You even have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. It's like literally saying that someone who breadcrumbed you is holding on to you. I feel that for some of you, not all of you, of course. So take what resonates, leave the rest. But that's what I'll say about this is, if you had a person who breadcrumbed you, who was inconsistent, who's coming back, I feel like they are still exactly the same. So I would avoid that at all costs. For all of you, really, I also feel this is talking about the adventure that you could be going on. I look at the Knight of Wands as a true builder in the tarot. He's not afraid to, build something if he has to. And he has these pyramids right here. And the pyramids in the tarot represent mysteries. So it's like you are being invited into something that's going to give you a leg up in life, is what this reading is saying to me. And you need to kind of like embrace the mystery. Again, there might be things you don't know about what you're about to do, and that's okay. You can learn as you go. And I feel like that's what the Knight of Wands is kind of saying for you. It's just saying that you will learn as you go. I do also feel that there could be like a fire sign coming in for you, or a person who has fire in their chart. You always get a fire sign with me, so I don't know if your past person was a fire sign or a new person is a fire sign. Take it how it resonates. You have the Six of Pentacles. Again, like I said, I feel someone could have breadcrumbed you in the past, but the Six of Pentacles is about planting seeds. As far as good things with the Six of Pentacles, he kind of experiments in life. If he's trying to build something, or if he's trying to have something in his life, he plants a couple of seeds. He sees what grows, he sees what doesn't grow, and then he goes from there. So I feel for a lot of you that this is kind of like saying, pay attention to what works and what doesn't work in your life. Double down on the good stuff and kind of like go from there. I also feel that some of you, again, this is almost like a gift from the universe. You have that exchanging gifts card. And I kind of feel that if you are being invited into something, like I said, in work or business or even love, if you're being like invited out or something this week, I would listen to that. I would listen to that message, because I feel that, whatever it is kind of like a gift. And I feel like you're finally getting your reward. Sometimes I feel that with the Six of Pentacles that, he's giving to this person, not to this person here. It's like he knows who to give to. He knows what person deserves to receive the reward. So I feel for some of you, it's like you're finally getting the rewards you deserve, or, it's like you're finally being seen for your efforts, something like that. You have the Four of Pentacles. Again, like I said, I feel someone can't let go of you, but for others, I feel that this is saying that you need to leave a comfort zone. Four of Pentacles, he's holding on too tightly to what he has, and so that's preventing him from receiving more in his life. And it's funny because you go, he has this city behind him here on the Four of Pentacles, and then you go up to the Chariot in the good stuff, and he has the city behind him on the Chariot. He's able to set himself free. He's able to, the whole point of the Chariot is that he's actually setting himself apart. He is going somewhere new. He's going somewhere different. And I feel like it's time for you to set yourself apart. But let's see here, Virgo. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Strength card. So again, definitely could be a fire sign that's coming in for you if you want it. Could also just be you having developed a lot of strength. This could be a test of strength as well, I'm getting. So again, if like sometimes I think, maybe a past person comes back and the universe is like, are they really over this person, or are they going to fall for the same BS again? So don't fall for it, Virgo. I would, definitely keep moving forward with the Strength card here. Strength card says you've done a lot of work on yourself. She has this lion, and its tail is between its legs, and her hands are in its mouth. She is taming that lion, and that lion represents her inner voice, her inner critic, her inner demons, things like that. So I feel for a lot of you, it's kind of like you have grown, and now you're ready for the next level, that leg up card. With the Six of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups, definitely new love. This is a new person for sure that you could marry with the Four of Wands. So this looks amazing with love. I feel for some of you, you definitely could be getting into a really solid connection as far as love is concerned, or you could really be creating something very solid in love. And I feel that would be good for you. You could also be a water sign, take it how it resonates. But, I kind of feel like this is a person who gives. Like, I feel like, definitely during a Mercury retrograde, starting on the 1st, that I think it's perfectly fine to get into a relationship. As I say to everyone, just don't overinvest, and also pay attention, right? As long as you do that, you will be fine. I always tell people as well that, will the relationship change after the retrograde? Probably, but maybe not, So, and it could change for the better. Or, as I always say, the reason I encourage people to date during retrograde, because you get the bozos out of the way. So either you find out that the person's a bozo right away because they make a mistake right away with the retrograde. And if they don't, then you might have a winner. So, I tell people, like, don't let retrogrades control your life. But I kind of feel like you could be attracting a real solid connection here. But the Six of Pentacles to me, where I was going with that, is Six of Pentacles to me is saying you're, like, taking your time. And again, I kind of feel good about that, so I would take your time. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Six of Swords. Are you kidding? I love 2 6s. You have the Six of Pentacles. Sorry, wrong camera. The retrograde is hitting me hard today already. Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, right here. 2 6s. 2 6s to me says that you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. It's like confirmation for your journey. And so if you're thinking about moving on from a past person, this is also major confirmation that you're going the right direction. Next, in the area of the good stuff, this is going to be good no matter what. You have this Falling Angel card. It says Spiritual Narcolepsy, and you have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is normally a challenging card, kind of. Although I read the Seven of Swords as a good card because it's a card of tactics, and this is showing up in the good stuff. So anything you can do, instead of like going straight towards things, if you can find more tactical, better ways of doing things, that's how we find success with the Seven of Swords. I do feel like you're becoming more spiritual, which again makes sense with your astrology, that you could be doing things to become more spiritual. It's a very spiritual time. Neptune in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces right now, your opposite sign. So, again, it doesn't really surprise me that you could be doing things that are more spiritual. Wouldn't surprise me if you were coming up with new spiritual routines or adding spiritual practices to your day and, things like that as well. So, again, that makes perfect sense. Again, I think and we're stepping into a very spiritual time. Pluto in Aquarius is going to be a very spiritual time. You have the Chariot, Four Wands, and the Tower. The Chariot is definitely a big victory or a big win that's coming in for you. So I feel like you could be winning big time with the Chariot. Chariot is as above, so below as well. So if you're trying to manifest things, being in alignment would be a good idea. I also feel like if you're being invited into something that moves you away from what you're already doing, I would accept the invitation. I literally feel it's critical that you accept. I'm not telling you what to do. I just said to someone else too that, like, I don't think tarot should tell you what to do. I think tarot, you should take it with a grain of salt. It should just be the light little, the frosting on the cake of your life, right? It should be like a cherry on top, like a tiny little piece of your life, right? I think people take tarot way too seriously. This is a piece of paper with a picture on it, and I'm just some dude on the internet. So as I always say, I think tarot should be taken with a grain of salt. I love tarot, obviously, it's fun, but there you go. But what I would say here is I definitely feel that there could be an invitation to something, and I feel it's critical that you accept this invitation, or it could change your life in some way. So I would definitely pay attention if you're being invited into something, or if your boss is inviting you to apply for a raise or a promotion, or inviting you to speak in front of everybody or whatever. Even if it's scary, I would do it. Chariot says it's going to be a victory. You have the Four Wands. Four Wands, of course, can be marriage. I do feel that some of you could either already be with a person, like if you're dating a new person, this right here, this, Four Wands, definitely could be a person you marry. If you're meeting a person, I feel this could be a person that you will marry. I definitely feel marriage here, even family. You have the Chariot. The Chariot is a victory. The Tower. The Chariot is a victory. The Tower is kind of like a sudden change or a sudden shock, but the Tower is coming up in the area of the good stuff, which actually says you could be healing from a Tower moment, or you could be, just moving on from something that was a Tower. It could be like a past breakup, and I feel that the Tower, especially in the good stuff, it just allows us to see reality. It says that you are seeing the reality for what it is, and that's allowing you to heal. With the Chariot, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, card of independence. I kind of feel like this could actually be why you are attracting love into your life as well. So we see love in this reading. If you don't already have it, I feel like some of you already have met the love of your life, or you're already with that person. But if you don't, I kind of feel like the reason you are attracting love into your life is because you have gotten to this point where you are able to take care of yourself, or you are better able to heal yourself, or you have your resources in order, whatever the case may be. I think that's why you could be attracting like a very healthy person. With the Four Wands, you have the Three of Pentacles. Love it. I love the Three of Pentacles for love because it's a person where it's like you're both working towards something right here. Those Three Pentacles represent kind of like the work that he's done, but they represent quality work. And in love, it can represent a person where you work on a team and you are working towards something, whatever that is, having a family, working together, whatever it is you want to do. So looks really good. With the Tower, you have the Four of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're no longer disappointed. I think you're seeing how a disappointment was a blessing is kind of what this is saying. It's like you're seeing that, something that didn't work out was a blessing in disguise, or something was, it was meant to fail. And it's a good thing that it did, is what I feel like saying. You have this fair woman card, says dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And then you have this tulip card, says great passion on it. So I kind of feel like this just is you. It doesn't matter what you look like. Sometimes I feel these people cards in this deck. This is the Tea Leaf Oracle, by the way. Sometimes I just feel they're just talking about you as the person in the reading. And I feel that following your passions is going to be really important. You have this archway. You cannot make this up. I almost fainted when I saw this card. It says new opportunity, possibilities, and paths opening up. I'm telling you right now, you are being invited into something that is going to be like a major level up, or it's going to lead to a lot of quick progress or something like that. I think that you're the person for the job as well, is what I'm getting. So again, if you're especially, I feel for a majority of you, this is like a work invitation. It's like your boss is inviting you to apply to be a leader, like that stag spirit, or you're being invited to go to a conference or whatever. And whatever it is, I would definitely do it. I think that it's going to be a big opportunity for you. You have this diamond card that says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Can't make it up. There you go. You have this tankard card. It says celebration, fun, enjoyment. There is a lot of happiness and fun and enjoyment here. 10 of Cups. Definitely could be a person that makes you feel this way as well. You have this dogs card. It says getting together with friends. Again, if you want love, I feel that you could be being invited out. And I get that feeling here that maybe you're like, oh, I don't really want to go out. But again, you could meet like the love of your life. Or even if you don't want love, maybe you just have a really good time and it makes you happy. Or, it's like I always tell people, like, you should accept these as a Pisces who just wants to stay home all day. Me, right? It's like there are so many times where I have been like, okay, I'll go out and I either have a really great time, or, I've even had moments where it's like, because I'm having fun, I always encourage people to have fun, because when you're having fun and you're not like focused on work, which, I just want to work all day. That's like what I like doing. That's what I do. And, it's like when I go out and I have fun, it's like that's when I get answers to problems and things like that. Because it's like my mind isn't on work. My mind is on having fun. It's like when you get out of your head, I'm convinced that's when you can, download better information that could solve problems or could help your business or do whatever. So I would encourage that. But this looks really good. Very weird, interesting reading, but there you go. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.